gonna develop the resources to be able to make it happen despite the.
Oh, baited!
That's a super, right? Or no?
Didn't take it. Still has good position though. But the touch on either side. Guys, that's not punishable. Yikes!
Trying to take his first game for a long time.
You could have chipped.
No! Casual takes it.
Not even close.
Yeah, Amperflex is finding ways to get in, but then not using it. Okay, can you finish your combo there?
Come on, Amber.
Good read. Can you combo off that? Ah!
Casual gets them jumping.
Oh, crossed up.
Easy money all night long.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, another bait. Yeah, didn't capitalize, but still, that's good. Good work by Ricky.
Legendary flip completely on autopilot. It's gonna cost him big time. Ricky, all over it.
Okay, if West Dance can check another dash, it might be over. Arctic. Dash the firm out. Dash right into that. No, again. West Dance not having the dash action.
Arctic needs to change something. Dropping simple conversions too, unfortunately.
West Dance is taking the throw to finish that.
And a big call to close this game.
The German suplex.
The only thing that is colder than the Arctic might be Saturn itself. West Dance dashes in with the EX grab. Again, no mercy. No mercy, I knew it. Oh my God.
It chose violence.
Good. That was just straight up abusive.
Welcome to
wrong
Guest
with
Fighter
you?
5. Good shit, good shit.
Bro, you go to sleep after you do something like that? What's wrong with you?
All right, let's see if Elder News can get some magic. Yes. Good position here too. Super good position. Oh,
Chase down, opposite side, gets the stun. That was sick.
Good shit, good shit, good shit.
Good block there, Elder Goose. Kind of underrated, I think, blocking the V trigger activation path.
Oh, here's that big trigger 1 damage output. Freaky, big life
damage though.
Oh my God, gets him. Still a huge life deficit. Elder Goose defeats 1 hit. Oh my God, so much EX. Gets the hit.
Oh, bullet hell. How do I get out of this?
Got another V reversal in the tank too. Still looking good for Elder Goose.
That's true.
Oh, falls on an Elder Goose.
Finally gets the touch to an Elder Goose. You did say it, technically.
I was referring to a V reversal. Okay, here we go. Oh, baited out. Elder Goose all over it. He's riding the wave hard. He can't stop him. The slide in. What? He did the slide.
No. Avenge me.
Nor an opening to be found for Alucard right now.
No, he's playing steady.
Oh, the jump. Got his, okay, he's in now. Had to work hard to get there, but now he's in.
Oh, making good use of those V-shifts. That, wow.
Woo.
What? No way. What? Is this dude beta?
Also skillful.
Right,
discounting.
Yeah, that light Tatsu is definitely a mistake, but this position is awful.
Woo.
That's gonna close it out. I think Alucard takes game 1. Great position. Whoa.
Okay, Hitman. Oh man, use a normal to get himself out of the corner. There's almost a stun now, and there it is.
Has he got the juice? Oh yeah, he does too. Oh!
Oh my God, it's Air Tatsu, close it out. Let's go.
With Kage having the less health. Knowledge check, yes. Woo. Oh my God.
Dirty, got him again.
God.
He's moving in hard, and Hitman knows what he wants. And he gets it.
Yes, that was
Closes it.
so well played by Hitman with the life lead.
It's interesting. And then he comes back with the same relentless force as he had before. Wait for the reset. But Hitman keeping his eye on the sky, and I think he knows I need to hang on to that card. Oh wow!
But hey, I'm right, so what do you do?
Hitman though, Hitman does.
Oh! Can't finish it.
Wait, is that enough? It's not. Oh my God, Alucard, what? Like aware of the extra point or not makes the right call there.
Absolutely, save a point. That's huge. Might get more. Push him to the corner. Resources.
Resources.
Stun building.
Gets a jump. Sneaks in on him. Was too far away for the throw. Gets a V-shift. What?
Knew what was coming after the V-shift.
No, he gets it
Oh,
again.
another one, Alucard.
Run that back.
Oh
no,
my
no, fuck off.
God.
How
God
did you run
damn.
that back?
I mean, if/win, this goes to critical division to give whoever gets the baton, give them a better chance.
Woo.
Okay.
trippy he is. As Hitman rolls in. God. Okay, big crush counter yet. Even when he's getting lucky with that EXTP, even when he had the right idea, Hitman gets bopped. Holds it. Is that stun?
That's the stun. Yeah, look at that. This is about to be 3-3.
What a turnaround. Like Hitman did now.
Did he jump again? What was that? That was so weird.
Bad spot. Super bad. Throw. He's got one more chance. Hitman's trying to stay alive, blocking.
Oh, maybe V reversal's the punishable one, but still he's out of there. Oh!
He gets it!
Oh, that's Hitman!
Hitman gets
I'm
it!
kind of broken hit, man. I'm just saying, alright?
Okay.
Oh! Whoa!
do we got?
Oh, that's team one. That's Alucard stepping in with the charge.
You're playing this really well.
You know, also another thought. It's 4-3. This is his last chance. Oh, we got to change Nikali.
He needs a no-mind Nikali real fast. Team one's charge up. Let's do this.
Right.
He's such a psychological player. The way he thinks is, it's so much less about the logic and so much more about the feeling of it.
Yes.
The stack. 8 is pretty major.
Yes,
Hitman.
big swings.
But he's on the cusp. He's on the cusp. Wait,
Oh!
just a little bit more. Is he gonna get it? He gets it! Alucard! The Kage and the losses there. Is he able to do it again in this position where the pressure's even higher? It looks like it.
He's got the sequences, the side switch. That's a stun. That's going to be the round. And Hitman on the verge.
Gets the counter. He was fishing for that.
Yes.
The Stream Team Battle exclusive missed throw.
The favorite. Oh, big crush in his face. Life lead evaporated.
Oh my god, what a call. Woo. Stays alive. Hitman still's got 2 bars of V reversal to work with, if not the V trigger.
Hitman's got chase downs. He's got his own.
He's got him glued. I think that's gonna be enough. It takes
With the EX,
critical.
it is.
I don't know, boys.
What is this? The wheel? Like, what is this? I've actually done the wheel before, like in my stream.
No,
but,
this
like,
is the division that is going to
Hitman
fight.
pretty good.
Never seen the wheel.
Oh, it's back on Legendary
Am I
Flip.
plugging back in? Division 4.
A lot of times he's blowing it on kind of nothing. In the same, but as long as that's there, as I said, that's going to be his demise. Ricky on the brink of victory. Everything's working. It's
Oh, there it
GG's.
is.
Harry is gonna go.
No!
He didn't need to do that.
No.
my god, no!
Another Monday, another Stream Team battle, and I'm starting to become in physical pain from the excitement of what we have coming up for you guys for Street Fighter 6, guys. And you know, Street Fighter 5 is on its way out, but Stream Team Battle X is still here every single Monday. I'm with Arctic. How are you this evening?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm really excited for the card tonight. I'm really excited to see what we have in store, not only for tonight, but in the future as well for Stream Team Battle. It's going to be hype. I'm really excited, guys. Can't say anything yet, but it's looking good.
There's a lot going on. But thanks for joining us, guys. Stream Team Battle X. I see a couple of you guys in the chat are already excited about our headliner, Toy versus Integra. It's a fun one. Another one of those matchups that the moment I thought about it, I was like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. We're going to make that happen. But we got 4 sets before that in this 5 versus 5 first to 15 action. The first 4 sets you see here are first to 3. Then that last one, Toy versus Integra, is a first to 5. The first team to hit 15 wins. Mathematically, you can see that that might not happen. So we go to another set at the end. Starting from the top, we have AtomicTrickstar going up against Galaxy Bros, the newcomer. AtomicTrickstar hasn't won a set in a while, and I know they're working hard to get it today. A lot of talk in the chat, trying to get that W. Along to help them was Goris. Stream Team League Season 3 Goris going up against another newcomer, Nerd the Third. Then Stream Team Battle X2's very own Wycry going up against Hot Streak Boy, Sageplatinum. Wycry's actually been having a little bit of a hard time. I've been giving him some difficult opponents while Sageplatinum's been stepping up and putting in that work. Next up, Actually, I didn't mean to do this, but ShadowAce, I believe, fought Integra last time they were on. So, funny enough, now he's going up against the opposite team, but going up against Shinakuma, who was inactive for a little while, but he had told me, hey, I've been back at it. Got that Grandmaster badge back. But in Division 1, Toy, another newcomer. We got 3 newcomers on this card. You know I love that. Going up against not a newcomer at all. Stream Team League Season 2 captain, Integra.
Oh, yeah. It's looking like a good card tonight. Team Grappler for Team 1, and then Team Top Tier and Vega for Team 2.
No, not Team Top Tier and Vega. Vega's top tier. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Don't fall for that claw propaganda. That move is broken.
Yeah, and just get him on the right stage.
Yeah. Get the funny Barcelona going. You got it.
All right, let's talk a little bit about the Gambling Ram. Take it away, Arctic.
Gambling Ram, so place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody starts out with a bit of funny money here. You can see the command at the bottom. You can bet on a player or a team you think is going to win. You will type !bet, followed by the player number. You can see the player numbers highlighted in those blue circles in the center of your screen there. And then you'll put the money you want to bet on them afterwards, and you'll hit that enter key, and you'll put some money down on your favorite player and your favorite team. You can bet on multiple players. You can parlay to split the bets and get multiple items for a bigger payout. So you could parlay, like it says down there, 3, 6, 7. You can put some money on Trickstar, Nerd, and Wycry. Get some money going for both teams, both sides. I think that about covers it, Stack.
Think so. I see AtomicTrickstar bet on her opponent. What kind of crap is that?
What is that? The donation? The handout? I like it.
Speaking of which, guys, we already started off with $39. That's the money that Hitman won from last event. He threw it over here, which is cool. And I believe you did the same thing, Arctic.
I did indeed. I threw my money back into the pot for the greater good. I'm excited to see these players play, and I really want them to get paid out.
There you go. And you guys can help out. And since we're already almost halfway there, right there is the donation link. And let's get that knocked out of the way. Make sure these guys leave us some cash. Rightfully so. As you guys know, the captains get paid a little bit more to be in their channels and help out their team, and that's the whole spirit of Stream Team Battle, what separates us from just your traditional bracket. But guess the matchup, guys. You know what sucks? I actually had 5 lined up. Turns out 2 of them just disappeared off my computer, so we only have 3, so I'll save that for a little bit later. I'm going to get these guys into the lobby mode.
Already a donation right there, Stack. Who's that?
Ramiri with the 5. Ramiri with that steady donation, like a subscription. He's always here to spectate, and I appreciate you being around, Ramiri.
Oh yeah. And these captains do put in a lot of work every night. It's really nice to have somebody at that high of a level, just like saying like, hey, maybe try using this move more. Like, it's so nice to have a whole team behind you. It's not just you and your opponent. It's your team versus their team just as much.
Absolutely. Yeah, and it changes things. And it was something that I really experienced the first time I was on Stream Team Battle, which wasn't even that long ago. It dawned on me even harder when I was telling Andy, actually, exactly what he needed to do, but then it made me remember, wait a second, they're coaching their player too. So because I noticed the adaptations were so fast, I'm like, man, this guy's learning pretty quick. Yeah. Oh, that's right, he's got someone telling him just like I am. So it's really interesting to see. It's almost like at a certain level, who's like the better listener, who's able to assimilate and adopt whatever the higher level player is telling them more quickly, because it's hard to do when you're stuck to playing a certain way. And then you have someone else telling you kind of like the total opposite of what you want to do. And then changing that with all that pressure, especially with someone like Galaxy Bros, their first time on, starting off the show like this, and they have teammates that are, 100 ranks above, and they're probably like, whoa, this is a lot. But Tuna Shelly, thank you very much for that sub.
I'm in bronze, and I'm seeing people in GM, UGM, stuff like that, and it also comes down to a lot of the higher level players who can pilot the mech better and help those lower players out, you know what I'm saying? Get them directed and also get us some donations. Spilly Bob with the 10.
What does it say? A real...
I can't say that.
Nipple?
I
What
think?
did it censor out?
I'm not sure. We'll have to check later.
9? A real 9? Are you saying I'm a 9? But in any case,
You are a
guys,
9 out of 10 stack.
I appreciate that. But yeah, so you know, Arctic's all caught up to speed on what is coming up for Street Fighter 6, guys.
Oh.
If you're in the Discord, you have a real front row seat to what's about to happen. I really do think that the changes we're gonna make are. I haven't seen it in another fighting game grassroots tournament before, so it's gonna be something. I hope you guys will all enjoy the amount of work that we put in, especially Andy. He's out there in the ether somewhere.
He's in his hut. He's the code man.
Yeah,
Just lock him in a room with the laptop. Quintus with a 15?
Team Grapplers dunked them on their heads. And something about Sageplatinum. Maybe he wants it.
What is happening? We already hit the limit, I think. Big Gamal. Let's go.
Big Gamal. And what the hell you been at, Big Gamal? Damn.
I want to play him. I want to play him, Stack. Set me up against this guy. I want to fight him. His Ken's too good.
Are you guys close enough to do that? Thank you very much, Big Gamal.
Our connection's never been bad, but...
Ramiri, Big Gamal, and Quintessa. All people who need to be on Stream Team Battle way more often, by the way.
Oh, yeah. 100%. When's the last time Quintessa
thank
was
you guys very much. How much did I say? Like $36 or something like that? What the hell?
Yeah, that
was
was
that?
30. I think that was 35
Oh,
or 36.
Damn, Big Gamal, let's go.
Sheesh.
Let's go. You know, with
Yeah, Ramiri, I
that
better
being
see you
said,
next week.
I won't hold you guys up anymore. Let's get Division 5 started. We got AtomicTrickstar going up against newcomer Galaxy Bros, who has a 2-bar connection from what I see here. Hopefully for them it's a little different. Damn.
That might not be it. That's Luke is Galaxy Bros playing Luke and AtomicTrickstar on the Laura. It'll be interesting to see how one-sided or how dynamic this can be. Both these characters known for doing a lot of damage, but Laura known kind of for more of that, well, you know, a little bit of robbery, let's be honest, right? Gets stuck in the Laura vortex. So
Yep. Anything can happen in that case. And, you know, there was a lot of talk about, well, just the last time our AtomicTrickstar was on, there was difficulty with the command grabs. And that's something that I know AtomicTrickstar has been actually working on in general. Just like, how do I get these command grabs out? Because a lot of times, you know, they were mentioned that you will see what looks like input errors, and they actually are. Like, I'm trying to do this command grab, and it's not working. So let's see. AtomicTrickstar going up against Galaxy.
Yeah, and I know Trickstar's been in the, well, looks like they're having no problem with the command grab right there with that EX one right there. Tries to catch the V-ship too, but
it's something that we forget about when you start to go up in the ranks. You start to become diamond and above. It's that you forget how to use your resources. Like, you'll sometimes have a full bar and not activate when you can. We forget how that's a learned skill and not just super intuitive.
Oh yeah, meter management is one of the most dynamic things I'd say in this game that really separates like the, you know, lower players from the higher players. I mean, we're all guilty of it, just sitting on the... I say never go to character select with meter, right? But I still did it. I still do it.
Yeah. You want to find the right time to use it, and sometimes you just get caught up in the momentum and forget. You even have the bar there.
Galaxy Bros doing both that EX Fireball there for sure, and throwing it again, just trying to keep this, this Laura at bay.
Yeah, good jumping. And we're just going tit for tat right now. Little hit here, little hit there.
Nice anti-air though. AtomicTrickstar's actually been really on point with their anti-airs for someone in Super Bronze. Like, I've seen it in Workshop Wednesday when they visit that. Can't really jump in, and I mean, Laura's got a good anti-air button for sure.
Yeah, you can see how they're feeling each other out with the EX. Neither EX is getting punished too hard, which is a good sign for both of them. Well, I could do this and get away with it.
Luke was able to get away with that charge there, just like you said. Charge on that knockdown. Ooh.
Hanging on. As I mentioned, it's been a little while since Trickstar's taken a set, so I know they
Interrupts the overhead.
put a lot of thought into this one.
Oh, and the overhead clips her.
How long is that overhead? What the hell?
It's got some funny range. It's a lot further than it looks, I will say. He kind of leans forward. He leans into it. But
just another benefit from using this piece of garbage character.
It's okay. They're not that good in 6.
Okay.
Okay.
You just gotta wait for the
promise.
next patch. That's all.
Yeah, for the next... They said there was a patch 2 days ago or something like that. on April 1st. April 1st update. Nash is top tier now. You love to see it.
Okay, yeah. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be just update. Your game must not be updated.
You know what's interesting? Galaxy Bros is actually new to the, new to this whole thing, and he knew to go to the back of the lounge. So hell yeah, let's go.
He's got Integra guiding him,
That's
right? Like
true,
you know,
that.
Integra the veteran.
Oh, I see. It looks like they wanted to get Wycry in the
Oh,
spectate,
okay.
which is
Yeah,
a
so they
smart
can
move.
see the. Yeah, because there's a little bit of delay on the stream too. That makes sense. Some
Yeah,
people don't
very
stream it up in the Discord.
Very smart. And I don't know if I
Math
said what's
adds
up, Espada, earlier. What's going on, Espada? Lovely, lively chat today with Abs hitting that super silver and getting saucy.
Hell
Up
yeah.
in her. I went into her chat and she was already slurring her words like crazy. Oh, what's up, Dad? What's up, Dad?
I'm super king of the world.
The super silver. Nice work. Let's fucking go. All right. So let's see
Overhead.
if Wycry can give her the information that they need. Because, just as we saw right there, command grabs are something that are underutilized and aren't as big of a risk down here in the abyss.
Oh yeah, definitely more risky, and I can see that AtomicTrickstar has been putting in work. I remember there's been some guidance, some advice, like try and do the input like 10 on each side, right? If you mess up once,
Yeah.
start from the top, right?
Right.
And it looks like it's been working. They've been getting their command grabs when they want them.
Seems like it. I think some of these sweeps, it could very well be an EX command grab. I'm not sure. Like that right there, I think that was what that was supposed to be. And that would have been a perfectly placed one too.
I couldn't tell the difference. It looked like an intentional crouching medium kick to me, but that's what I do on Nash, right? So, I mean...
That was actually the sweep, though. That's what makes me
that was the
think.
sweep.
Yeah.
You're right.
You DP those forward jumps. Don't let them skip neutral.
I like that advice. Don't let them skip neutral. And Laura loves to skip neutral.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of skipping the neutral, right there.
Okay, good. Something started here.
I'm just waiting to see what the wake-up option is, though.
We've been seeing a lot of that same air-to-air option. I think it's intentional, seeing just jumping in the air and beating him with that light kick.
I think that's a good option if you're not confident in, like, if you're on Luke and you're not confident on the DP input, right? Just jump back, give it a little bit of ground, but don't get jumped in on. It's too much damage.
Good punish. AtomicTrickstar just has such a hard time getting something started, I feel. That's the primary issue, is how do I get this thing going? There it is!
Oh, waited out the wake up on Luke. She was just waiting. Oh, almost got the reverse. For the V-shot.
Back throw. Oh, here it is again! I have found it in my bones!
There we go.
Yes,
Good
yes.
stuff.
Yes, exactly. When you just sitting there, there it is. Especially at that range. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree 100%.
Yeah. Because it's hard. You can't react to it. You have to see that. You have to know what's coming and react to even have a chance against her EX command grab.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I actually did a drill about that. Okay, but see, he knew it was coming. It was kind of telegraphed at that point, but was able to take a round, and that could be the start of something.
Yeah, it almost looked like that projectile anti-air there, but didn't quite catch Luke on the jump in. I like this AtomicTrickstar using that meter a lot better now.
Yep, but she deals with some pressure here. Hey, I feel it. Oh my gosh.
Oh, a little bit too telegraphed maybe.
Maybe. But it's good at least having their butt. Galaxy Bros just a step ahead.
They get a point because that person won, right?
Nah.
Luke wins.
You
All right, one more.
Yeah. I like that. And Galaxy Bros has been kind of on point with these crouching medium kick confirms. You'll see it here actually. I don't think I've seen them do too many bad ones yet. Yeah, see?
It's true. The worry of a punish is not exactly there.
Yeah,
so
I guess
they're allowed to let loose a little bit. And actually, that EX thing is, you'll see even high level Luke players do that too. We'll just let it rip, and it'll even work as a frame trap.
Yeah, it's only like
hilarious.
it's only minus like kind of like minus like 4 or 6 on block. It's not too bad to hit them with it. And frame traps, like you said, it's a funny move.
It's a funny move. All right, Trickstar, let's go. Overhead's working out.
Anti-air.
Frankly, not getting punished either, so why not? Just kind of space that out and hit Luke on the top of his stupid ass head.
AtomicTrickstar has said, I don't need like crouch medium kick, stand medium punch to poke. It is all in the V skill, baby.
Yeah, I mean it's got him the life lead, and has that EX bar, and I just think the overall issue I feel like I'm seeing is the inability to do the EX command grab on command during any part. It has to be situated, because if they were to let that unleash, like, you know, even right there.
I like the meter usage though.
Galaxy Bros trying to 3-0 out the gate. Interesting V shift.
Like the air to air.
Yeah, that's been pretty consistent.
I like it a lot. Yeah, I don't think Trickstar's gotten jumped in on too much, and speed the devil though.
Whoa. No, it doesn't get there.
Oh, no.
No.
I guess it worked.
Hey, bro, you take those.
AtomicTrickstar has one more chance. I mean, things are going down. I mean, 14 seconds. These have been long-ass rounds, mind you.
Yeah, and it's because Trickstar has actually been playing a lot more patient and just kind of letting the loop come to her. Right? Like, if she knows that she can anti-air these jump-ins, that's kind of been Galaxy Bros' approach option, has just been jumping in.
Yeah, been finding decent angles, too. To give him some credit, the angle that he jumps in seems to be working pretty often.
Found the sweet spot. Both of them went for the whip throw there.
This is looking like all Galaxy Bros, though. Let it, you know, this is the time to let loose, get that meter off the table, and start swinging.
I like the activate option, though. Not going to go to character select with bar.
Oh, catches it, though. Galaxy Bro, more Galaxy Brain, knows what's coming.
Great interrupt, though.
Yeah, just biding his time. I think he's getting some good credit from his team right now. Hey, all you need to do is hold back. You have a major life lead. No reason to go in. She's gonna overhead your ass.
Really consistent with the anti-airs, but the wake up DP, XDP.
On a reset, and Galaxy Bros just wanted to seal the deal right then and there. I'm not trying to go any further in this set. 3-0 right out the gate for Galaxy Bros.
Team Integra's up 3 points right now, looking pretty good. The Luke player knocking out that Laura player. That was a really good set. I really liked watching that. Both players were making some really good adaptations. AtomicTrickstar paying a little bit more patient, kind of toward the middle of the sets, and Galaxy Bros finding that just perfect jump-in angle to catch that anti-air button.
Yeah, I mean, you try to get the most out of your set, win or lose, and I think Trickstar did that. Ton of patience and ton of, like I said, there was 14-second rounds with 14 seconds left on the clock, and just trying to get the most of it and be in the match as long as you can, you know?
Oh, yeah. But now,
plus
Goris. Yeah, plus Luke, funny broken character. But now we got Zangief, Goris versus Claw, Vega, Nerd the Third.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this one?
Well, Goris is experienced. Again, this is the same exact scenario where Nerd the Third has no experience in Stream Team Battle, and people react very differently. Like, Galaxy seemed to be pretty in tune, and especially when I think they saw they had the upper hand skill-wise, it really opened up for them. Okay, I think even if I make some mistakes here, I think I'm going to get this. So the tension was off, but Goris is not going to be the same way. As we go up in the ranks, and now we're in gold, you start to know punish, you start to understand mix-up stuff, and your anti-airs are there. So I'm going to see how Nerd the Third handles that, but more importantly, does Goris know how to handle Vega?
Does Goris have the patience to handle Vega?
Yeah, I mean, because actually, I think Geef has an easier answer for the claw than normal in the air. You just lariat.
Yeah.
But he still has a command grab when he doesn't have one. So that's what I want to see. I want to see if they have an idea about how to approach this character specifically. Because we might just see, you know, Goris doing Geef stuff and Nerd doing Vega stuff. But we'll see. We'll see. And thank you all again for your donations. Yeah, we're already $105. Already well past the limit.
Well, yeah, and did...
I lost my money proudly, you know? I lost 500 there.
I see, I bet on the Luke player because it's Luke.
It was,
and I'm glad that I did that because I got my money. Got my money up. But I think I was on the team that had to play against Goris, and honestly, Goris did really well adapting mid sets and stuff like that. Like, really got good coaching advice. So I think I gotta put my money on the homie from season 3, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I just feel. Well, actually, team momentum is really a thing here. Your team's up, you feel good. Oh yeah, we're up. 0-3, haha, let lose, baby. But you know, Goris, like we said, Goris has been here before, and he was actually on a team that was. I think they had a rough run, so they knew.
They did.
So had to know a thing or two about being on the back burner, and they'll probably be able to
Goris
handle that
usually
better.
pulled through,
Yeah,
if I recall correctly.
yeah, he was having a hard time against Meiston.
Yeah.
But Meiston was also like MVP a couple times and all that, so.
Yeah, definitely. And I think since, you know, like you said, Galaxy Burst had that rank difference between him and AtomicTrickstar, right? That, you know, you can relax and breathe a little bit, right? But
yeah.
if both these players are equal rank, if I recall, so this one, both of them are gonna be sitting up in their chair, and who has more experience listening to, you know, you got the whole squad behind you, like saying like 17 different things at the same time. Who can deal with that better, right?
It's true. It's true. And you're right. I really pride myself on trying to get things as equally skilled as possible. Sometimes it's just not possible. Sometimes you could just tell by the dynamic of the matchup or the player or whatever it might be. It's nearly impossible to always have really clean cut matchups. I feel like this one might be there. I just saw I try to measure up win percentages, rank, where they're from, character matchups, because some characters, depending on what rank they're in, are just going to fare better than in other spots, you know. But speaking of which, before I forget, guys, right there, signups for next Monday are already up. So join the Discord, head over to the signups, STBX signups, right there. It's right there. And all you got to do is get to the message and react with the snowboarder, and you're signed up, or you're eligible.
Another donation overflowing the pot. Who's that?
10 from Porka. Good showing last Friday, my friend. And Miss Super Silver herself, but 90-minute abs with the 3. Let's go, guys. I love the spirit today.
I like this. We got some good energy today. I'm really excited for tonight. It's been going good so far.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, the team dynamic changes that too, because I swear there are just some days where the teams are just excited and every match is fun because of that, because they're all feeding off each other. Again, that's why we created Stream Team Battle, man. We just thought that it's an experience that doesn't have to be you versus the world. It could be you and some guys, you know, against the world.
Right. Yeah, you and the homies.
In this
and
relay
I think
race.
Wycry is really good about like coaching and giving advice, I'd say, for Team 1. Like, you know, been there in the at Workshop Wednesdays and stuff, has a lot of game knowledge. You know, plays Oro, right, one of the wacky characters. You know, the Sage sitting on top of the rock giving you the advice.
Absolutely.
I think he's kind of got that locked down.
And along with some of the major things that are already coming with Street Fighter 6, I have a couple of questions for you guys in the chat. If there's anyone out there who's looking to be a captain, like a mainstay captain, we want to have a captain network where we actually have that actually have their own teams and that revolve with the players. But more importantly, if you've ever considered running an event, reach out to me and we can try to make something happen. If you're sitting there like, man, I want to host an event sometime, I kind of want to have a series going, you know, just hit me up. And we can figure something out as we go into Division 4 to see what Nerd the Third, our newcomer's made of.
So he has to say about the Geef matchup.
Yeah, I don't
Got
know.
a whole lobby in there.
I know some people. I actually know some people know him, Nerd the Third. Some people are familiar with him.
Okay.
In what way? I'm not sure.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see. And looks like a party in there. Wycry moved to the back.
Yeah, we got a couple who need to get to the back there. Wycry of all people should know this.
Wycry, you literally host Stream Team Battle X2. I see you talking in that Discord. You're not AFK, bro.
I don't understand what this guy's doing.
If they start a match, okay.
Oh,
They're just
maybe
gonna run a quick
maybe
first
he
to
was
three.
making sure something else didn't happen. Okay, I see you. Let's
They
get
were
into
just gonna
Division
run a
4,
quick
guys.
first to 3.
Oh, Nerd's your training buddy. I see. I see.
Ooh.
It is currently 3-0 in favor of Team Integra as we get into Division 4. As you guys know, the first 4 sets are first to 3, last one first to 5. Points, extra point from perfects. It's a nice little touch.
And the charge mechanic.
You guys know about that charge mechanic?
It's kind of crazy. If you charge, you get 2 points if you win.
That's right. But if you
But-
lose, what the hell happens?
You lose your team a whole ass point.
Yeah, and we actually saw that recently in Stream Team Battle X2 in a bad way. The team was, I mean, and they didn't really have a choice. The team was down 9-0. Or no, but they didn't lose, but they almost lost. But they charged up and actually almost lost. It would have made it for a 10-0 exhibition. Let's get to it.
Hell yeah. Geef versus Vega, or Geef versus Claw if you're from some other region, whatever.
Yeah, as you guys could see, up in the top there, they got 2 coins on each name. You see that right there? That actually means they still have the charge mechanic, which is only going to be available from Divisions 3 to 1. Keep an eye on that for later.
Welcome to the Geef Vortex, by the way. Can I just say, those 2 command grabs in a row doing half. Oh, they're the health bar.
Yeah, unleashing his inner West Dance. You guys are scum!
Stop doing that. You gotta be stopped.
He was. Oh, he's. You know what he's doing? He's redeeming Trickstar.
He's avenging
yeah.
Trickstar with the grappler mindset. I'm getting these grabs on.
Let me grab this for you, huh?
Stop me.
30 seconds straight.
Round 2.
Let me grab
30
this
seconds of
slippery
grabs.
weasel. Goris
30 seconds of grabs.
coming in hot.
That's a lot.
Yeah, this is gonna be tough. Nerd the Third's gonna want to consider using that agility right there, like that of Vega, the fast movement, the fast dashes, the fast walk speed, and jumping around. But Goris, hands of glue.
Another one, back to back to back.
Oh.
Tried to get the light confirm with the lariat. Didn't work out too well, but great reshift.
Wow, intercepted. Nerd actually still has got quite a bit of resources too, but whiff
Oh,
punish.
great punish.
What a rosy whiff punish, huh, guys?
Beautiful.
Okay. All right, we got something here going. Nerd's got something going actually. Good
Great
position.
sweep.
Catches the
Bold
V-shift.
move. Reset there too.
Actually,
I like that.
when Goris was on offense, looking real good, but as soon as he started getting pressed, that defense started to crumble a little bit. Let's see if Goris can get back that composure.
Yeah, taking for a shock there. Can't feel too good to be up that much health and then someone have it robbed from you, but doesn't seem to be too deterred. Still going in hard.
Yeah, that's right. That's some good intel for Team Integra. Oh, you see how he crumbled once he started putting in that pressure. It's definitely something to be noticing. What in the world
Speaking
was
of
that?
crumbling under pressure, right back at it. It didn't happen. Nobody saw.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab one more time.
It was just it was a whiff. It was a.
Really going for it, Nerd. Actually, the Nerd showing some resolve, being able to deal with
Such
just
a
being grabbed
wild
like that.
beef.
But Goris, unflinching persistence, goes in once more.
ICX, get me out of this
He's
corner.
gonna
He
want to get
says.
that trigger activated, but Goris
Another one.
shutting it down.
Like just shot jab. Like slap him out of the sky. Get him out of here. I don't want that stupid flying Vega.
Toy needs an invite to Team One Chat. He's in there right now.
It's Tony F 1223.
No, Toy. He's talking about Toy, but that can't be.
Wait, what? Hold up. Let me. Toy is literally in there.
He's in there.
He's at the bottom, bro. Stop feeding us false information, Quinn.
Okay, no, I want to make sure that the captains are in there. Just reading from Discord. Let me take a gander.
Nah, he's right.
Can I get it? Oh, okay. All right.
You fix that, I'll comment it.
Okay, thank you very much.
yeah, Goris gets stunned right there, and it's looking like a lot more of that crumbling under pressure that we were talking about earlier. Gets the knockdown. Take throw is going to wrap that up right there, and that's going to be a point up for near the third in the second set.
Round 2.
Let's see what adaptations Goris can make here going to the next one, though. Just doing the Vega standard, poking with that big claw. It's a frustrating button for sure.
Oh, I see what's going on. He had to log in under a different name. Okay, I got it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I turn around for 1 second. Goris is right back on his Goris action.
He got stunned last round, but it looks like it did not happen.
No, I mean, Nerd the Third is actually getting some really good conversions, though.
I like this super, and it's going to do a lot of damage here.
Yep,
It's a little bit of a mix-up.
Spicy first game. Nerd the Third looking good.
Goris. Oh, undeterred.
The V-shift is a really, like, you got to be careful with the V-shift. I think people think that, like, these V-shifts are little fail-safes. Oh, it just gets me out of the situation, but you just burn your resource just like that, and it gets you in a lot of trouble, too. You got to be careful with that damn thing.
You can eat some crush counter punishes with that thing for sure. It's not as good as it seems on paper sometimes, especially if your opponent has the read like Goris did there.
It's definitely not a get out of jail free card. You want to have some purpose behind it. Otherwise, half the time you're getting punished on accident because the opponent jumped in on a wake up, you know?
Yeah, did the double neutral jump. Little gimmick, and like we saw, Goris read the V-shift and did empty jump sweep, caught it.
Yeah, but actually, I was going to say, where the hell is that Lariat? But Nerd the Third playing this from a good range, the range he's supposed to. Slash in and line that pressure. Goris trying to force his way out of there.
Tried to V-reversal it, but didn't time it quite right, and
Oh
runs him
my
down
God.
and got the back jump.
The
Come here.
audacity.
Come here, shake my hand.
I just feel like Goris should not be, like, this shouldn't be in contention. Nerd was doing so well, and all of a sudden, with some
Stun
crazy-ass call-out, it's even out, but... Oh, this is the position he wants to be in, Nerd. Is he got the overhead slashed up. 1-1.
Yeah, but staggering your jabs is not a bad idea either. Since you've matched the SPDs.
Yeah, and I think that, Team 2's noticing that as well. Goris a little bit trigger happy on those SPDs right there. I'm going to eat some counter hit damage for it for sure, but we saw how wild these games can go, how crazy the tides can turn. Goris had one big call with the EX running bear grab, and suddenly Nerd the Third was on his back foot.
Yep, it's true. It was interesting to use a running bear grab, too. It's almost as if he knew that he was going to try to get away from the SPD. It's like, oh, I'm just going to chase you a little bit further. Thanks.
And he tried to read a neutral jump there with the Lariat. Like, all the gears are turning right now on Goris' side.
Yeah, it's really hard to knock him off his game plan.
Oh, yeah, 100%. He doesn't seem like a deterred player.
No. I'm going to go in with the way I want. It's going to work, or it's not going to work. But Nerd, it's starting to... He seems like to be on the end of the adaptations. Okay, well, this isn't working out too well. I'm going to find my distance. Get away from these damn grabs for one, I'll tell you that.
He grabs the EX running bear grab. Most people deer in the headlights when they see the funny orange, but...
We finally see a trigger. Goris has been opting for the more defensive aspect of the meter. But now trying to get some offense going.
Trying to draw that claw back in, and as you see, Nerd the Third has no claw, whiffs the V trigger too.
Go for it, Goris. What the hell?
He gets away with
Grab
it.
from a mile away.
Jess, or just do geef things.
Come over here.
Yeah, just do geef things. That's great advice. Just play geef, bro.
Yeah, see, every member of the team participates. Do the geef.
Do the geef thing. All right, pay me my $20 stock.
Nerd the Third keeping their team with that lead, but Goris trying to close the gap just a little bit.
I mean, still going to keep the team in the lead with at least 1 point, whether or not this ends with a three-pointer in Goris' favor. But we're seeing a big tide turner right here. You were talking about the adaptations from Nerd.
Yeah, he's got good
Never
pressure.
mind.
Here we go. But yeah, look at the life lead. It always feels like Nerd the Third's putting in work, and then all of a sudden,
what a chase down.
Wait,
what an answer.
What?
Wait, that juggles?
Oh, that was a juggle.
That was...
Juggle now, man.
Let's
Get
get
the
it.
juggle off the wall dive. I love that shit. I love that change.
I don't think I've ever seen that scenario, actually.
He said he loves that change. That's a new thing?
Yeah, I actually
Season
thought that was
5?
because of
Kind of hit?
because he bounced off the wall, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So he meant to change to the wall
it kinda
dive
hit float
property.
state.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you put him in float state. That makes sense because yeah, he got counter hit. Math adds up
Right.
and he gets
I thought
the
you were
juggle
trying to
off
say
there.
that hit changed to where he can juggle off.
Yeah, he
those.
just gets. It's like those air-to-air moves where you can like DP right after, like the medium punch on Ryu or like a Luke. Yeah, I thought it was 2 for a second, but I was like, oh, counter hit. That makes sense. But back at it again.
Hey, up, Goris up.
Oh,
not deterred, but Nerd the Third is always right there for the win. It just needs to get that last little bit. Goris is just like when he starts to get his momentum going. I feel like Nerd the Third feels almost forced to slow down.
like no chase down or punish on these whiffed command grabs that have such a big punish window, right? Like if he can find those big cash outs, these would be going in his favor, but he's not. And the ones that do land do so much damage.
Well, he might want to opt for maybe the back dash rather than the jump back so he can get right back in and get a big punisher, because you're right. Goris is just taking these huge risks and really not getting that much. Maybe a slide at the most, but Goris trying to bring this back. And do you know what he's going to do here? Oh, God, yeah.
But he's just doing these back jumps, and while it's really safe, it's not the punish, but he still finds the hit.
Yeah, it's not enough to deter him. So, yeah, as we said, that Goris not being deterred, there's really not that much. But Nerd the Third still scrapes by.
Just trying to do work with the big funny buttons. And we haven't actually seen Goris need to use the V skill 1 yet to tank these claw hits.
Yeah, and not too much Lariat either. He's got a really simple game plan, if I'm being honest.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Very linear.
But it's claw, too, right? Where, they got a little bit of the grappler archetype in them, too. So close quarters is exactly where Geef wants to be. You got to get close to do some damage to him on claw.
I actually think Nerd's doing this pretty well, actually. Using that, as I was saying before, that really fast dash. There's no way he's stopping that on purpose. But he just has to be careful of how he positions that, because I think if he's too close, he can get, scooped up.
Oh, reads the back jump.
Into meaty Lariat.
Lariat on my opponent's wake up. I like it.
Actually trying to get the armor for the reset. Oh, he can cash out. There was some directional issue.
What is happening?
No punish. Near the third. Oh, I can't even get the word out. Gets another chance. The third.
The nerd gets a chance.
Goris.
Oh, dump him on his neck.
Disgusting individual.
And he takes it back.
Oh my gosh.
Sure that nerd he needs to be in the fourth round. Let's go.
Oh.
I don't know what that was. That was a lot of spaghetti.
That was some fumbles. I mean, both players a little bit nervous, it would seem, and especially since Nerd the Third's new to it, but Goris is in his pocket.
Yeah, they're both feeling it, but I think Vega's probably a little harder to navigate.
Oh, yeah.
Both of them going right back at it, fighting right in the pocket again.
Trying to poke him out with that claw. Just stop playing like an animal.
Goris.
Let's play some nooch.
He's got the critical art, and we've seen him use it in a weird way last time, so I'm definitely not going to count that out. That he just might let that thing go, especially in this kill range. If you look up at his health.
Both of them.
Yeah, they're both in CA kill range. Nerd chipping away, brings him close. I feel like we're going to see some action there.
Goris wants
to
drop
it. There it is. I knew it.
Yeah.
Wait, is he dead?
God.
Oh
my God, he's dead.
Take those.
Oh.
Yo.
Disgusting.
And you were talking about team energy, right? And Team 1 was not deterred by that 0-3, right? Goris, 100% avenge AtomicTrickstar. 100%.
I didn't mean to hit that. Oh, but okay. I did nothing.
No, okay, word.
There we go.
Nice. Good save. That was an exciting set to watch. Goris definitely found his pocket and just, ran with it. Didn't really play too differently. I think the only biggest adaptation I noticed was the change to using V trigger more than the defensive V meter options.
Yeah, totally. You're exactly right. And I'm actually a little bit surprised, or maybe they did, but I'm surprised his team didn't let him know, like, exactly what he's trying to do. He's trying to hit you with that CA. You better watch out.
We both saw it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they did, but I guess in the moment, Nerd the Third was getting, other things to worry about, but nonetheless, we are going to Wycry versus Sageplatinum, Oro versus Balrog. As I mentioned, Sageplatinum kind of hot actually. You see his offense and you think you see holes in it because he does a lot of V skill, a lot of into the overhead, into the low, into the EX lows, etc., etc. But he trips people up consistently.
Yeah, 100%. And Wycry, no stranger either to charge characters, pretty consistent and solid Oro. Both these characters have some robbery potential, but that Oro trigger is going to come into play, and it's going to see if Sageplatinum is able to break Wycry and make him use that V meter defensively, like get off me options, or if Wycry is going to weather the storm and try and get those stones and run it back if he's down in health, or maybe poke out the Rog in the neutral. Who knows?
Yeah, we're going to see. If anyone has an idea of how he plays, it has to be him. I mean, he commentates on Fridays, and Sageplatinum is a staple. He's on there a lot, so I know he knows what he's getting into.
Oh yeah, Wycry's seen him play.
Exactly. And likewise, if Sageplatinum has been watching, Wycry's been on a few times before as well, so and has seen what he's lost to, the type of pressure. That being said, I think I earned cash.
Yeah, I actually just put
Type in
down on Wycry.
Everyone who's in the chat right now, simultaneously type in ! balance.
Yeah, let's break
and
Andy's
you're going to
bot.
see that even if you didn't participate in anything, you actually got $1,000. Unless you're Kayshawn and have 0 because you suck at betting. But
Kayshawn, stop dropping 1,000 on people.
I've actually been...
you guys are trying to crash my game.
I've doubted Sageplatinum in the past, and I lose money every time. And as much as I want to bet on Wycry, I feel like Sageplatinum feels great when he plays. And when you feel great when you play, you're hard to beat. Even it doesn't matter. Well, skill matters, but if you're in the realm and you feel great, you got yourself a good chance.
Oh yeah, 100%. You can be down against someone as far as like what the statistics go, what the odds are, but if you have confidence is everything. If you're nervous, if you're having an off day, you're gonna suffer for that. You're gonna pay the price.
Mm-hmm. I mean, sometimes you're just mentally checked out. I've been actually trying to hop into ranked every now and then, just for like a 25 minutes or something like that, and I mentally check out immediately. It's just been happening. I think just got nothing to do with the game. I've been using up all my mental resources. But have you guys used up your mental resources? Because we're finally getting to watch a guess that matchup. I only have 3, as I mentioned, so we'll start this now. You guys ready? You want to play a little
mental
game?
Resources to think back to a set that we've seen before.
Yeah, and some of you guys should be able to get this one. I don't know why my other ones didn't save, but nonetheless, let's check it out.
The critical art would have been nice just because you get pressure after, and it's like you get 1 mix-up after. A lot of damage.
Actually, this was actually the Twitter one. So if you guys already saw the Twitter one, you would know.
This is what happens. The counter hit combo.
But this goes way back.
This is some old Street Fighter. They only have V trigger 2, no V skill 2 yet.
Oh.
I like how Kayshawn just says 2 people that play the character.
Yeah.
Do you guys even know who the player on the right is?
What a good last 6 months.
That's crazy. We're at a time when people don't even know who that player is. CJ Truth, one of the best American players when he was active. That's wild.
That's crazy.
Back then, CJ Truth, anyone who knows CJ Truth knows that he was always in that top 5 conversation of American players.
Ramirez says he knows about CJ the Truth. See, you probably know about him. I did not, and that's on me.
He just stopped playing. Frankly,
needs to draw him back in like you did with Alucard.
I tried. I reach out to a lot of I don't want to say retired, but players who have taken a break, and most well, you have to think about it from their perspective. It's like, do I really want to hop on? I haven't caught up with the meta at all or anything. I'm just gonna hop in here and get bodied by some new hot shot that I don't even know the name of. Someone like K-Brad. I would love to have K-Brad on, but
Oh yeah.
Pin him up against Ultimate Weapon, and then you're like, what the fuck is? Let me go back to what I was doing. Damn.
100%. It's good to see some names come back, like Alucard, like you said, drag him back from the dead, from the 1,000-year slumber to kick some ass and then go right back in.
That's been awesome. Alucard has been such an awesome addition to Stream Team Battle. He already has the spirit, as if he's been on here a million times. You know?
Oh yeah, it was nice to be on this team too. He was confident. He was giving the guys advice, laughing along. I mean, having any of those top level players, they're actually such nice and approachable people. Like, you don't realize it because you're like, oh, they're like top 500 in the game. Such a lowly human like I could never talk to them. But you're wrong. They're human just like us. They're homies. They've been at the same spot we were. Have no idea what that move does, and it's like apparently -27 on block. You know, they have the knowledge. They studied just like you are.
There's actually a generation of players that considered playing this game with no financial incentive or with no purpose other than just having fun and enjoying playing the game. Those times are unfortunately diminishing.
And now I'm gonna get money for playing 6.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's just the way it is. You know, with things getting more popular and stakes getting higher, we got $1 million pot.
But it brings competition in, and you know, competition fosters innovation.
True, but also so does just passion in general. So you know, I think Stream Team Battle has a lot of that. You know, I like to, of course, have the players paid out, as we're always talking about. But also, it seems like people have fun here, which is the most important thing. And I wish I could give every player $1 million every exhibition.
Every exhibition. And speaking of getting their fight money, Balrog activating that V-trigger and getting some robbery for this round, that's going to go the way of Sageplatinum.
Liquid is Sage. I see.
Yeah, this is the concern I actually had before. Despite Wycry knowing how this guy, Sage, likes to play, can you keep up with his pace? That's a whole different question. You can watch, but can you learn?
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
And things are only going to get more intense as we get into these last couple of divisions, guys. I can't wait to see what ShadowAce versus Shinakuma, hilarious matchup in my head, and then also Toy versus Integra. Integra always bringing on a show, but Sage, man, he's
putting on a show of his own. But Wycry's got a lot of meter on deck, and as we know, Oro is dead.
I saw some mumblings in the chat about this type of a matchup being in Rog's favor, but that one was all lack of experience was what that was. Got tripped up by the V skills. That's been in the game for a long time. That's not bad matchup. That's lack of awareness right there. Something like that. That's universal, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, 100%. Just jumping right back into it, and I see some murmurs in Team 1 chat. Toy is definitely giving Wycry the rundown, but it's going to be up to Wycry to respond to that advice, but it's not looking too good right now. And I said too many words.
Yeah, save that extra point there. Wycry definitely knows about the circumstances of that.
Oh, drops the combo though. Oh no.
Sage too busy spinning it around like a lunatic to get the combo. Doesn't matter.
Trying to poke his way back in, but Sageplatinum with that relentless offense, he's not deterred by those stones.
No, he definitely has to be aware of the V skill a little bit more. Up there, tell him like, hey, I think as long as you press right there, you can interrupt that. You know, in most situations, you might want to consider that. But Sage's pressure unrelenting.
Another stun. That's been like almost 3 stuns this set.
Oh. No punish.
Bad overhead, but no punish.
Yeah, made me wonder if there was a frame save there. Whoa. Sage is
just way back.
Brute force. Why can't keep up?
Nice punish too. Good shit, Sage.
He can't keep up. Why?
And if now is the time to use the charge mechanic, I mean, could do it right now. Drop some on Sageplatinum. He looks like he's on a tear right now. Maybe Wycry needs to go back to character select and just kind of rethink, take a breather, get this Balrog off me.
Y'all better start saying goal before you say toys. Oh yeah, you're running the exhibition. I didn't realize that. I forgot I had signed your ass up.
See, that's my bad.
Oh, you didn't let me know that Po Boy Slim was running this damn thing, dude.
See, I was supposed to let you know about that, and it slipped my mind. I'll be better about that in the future. I'll have him reach out to you tomorrow.
It's all good. Okay, thank you very much. All right, here we go. Wycry finally was able to get something, and he hasn't even used V-Trigger yet. This is looking like a good round for him, because even if Sage wears down that health, Wycry's looking at V-Trigger, and good
Found
luck
his
stopping
rhythm,
that.
maybe. That's going to drop the combo there, though, that extension, but that low is going to clip Wycry again.
No way Sage is going to make this happen.
A lot of meter on deck on Wycry's side. Tries to shimmy, but okay, interrupts the V skill. I like it.
Shit. One at a time. One at a time, my dude.
And I like that mindset. Just one round at a time. It doesn't matter what the score is right now. Just play your game.
Yeah, because he was finally able to stop. But Sage has a way. He really does, of making you question everything that you're doing. Even that super meaty heavy kick right there, just making you question the frames. I'm not sure what it is, but it happens to everyone.
Yeah. Is it really my turn, or?
It just, the speed of his buttons, the pressure, it just makes you question. And you would think it's like, that's not going to work every time. But frankly, on Stream Team Battle, ever since his first loss on his first time arriving.
What a spacing trap, by the way.
He's won them all.
Balrog is the champ, as he says, but it's what an RNG roll, by the way. Can we talk about that?
Is that quite the roll? I don't know.
If you are unsure about a frame trap while he's in V-Trigger, just view reversal. Get that shit off you. Fuck it.
I like that advice as well. That was a good RNG roll, by the way. That was 2 beach balls, a Game Boy, and a dinosaur.
Is that good?
I don't know. That is pretty good. So anything that's not a stone, it has like some enhancement on it, right? So the beach balls give you meter. The Game Boy gives you the fire effect. The Dino gives you V extension. I think extends the V meter.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah, they all have a little gimmick to it, but rolling something like that, that's a high roller. I'd cash out right there in the lottery.
Yeah, funny enough, it was on a pretty huge life lead already and probably didn't need that at that moment.
Yeah.
But, yeah, as I said, I could be wrong about this. I need to look back at the stat book. But I think Sage lost his first game, his first set, and then wanted to come right back on it. I was like, hey, maybe I should give you some time. You know?
Nah, run it back.
No, I want to fight now.
And speaking of fighting right now, he just took it to Wycry and got his round back. It's like the last game didn't happen.
Yeah, that's how he plays. He moves forward.
Oh, I like that. Get off me, he says. Wycry really wants to save that meter for Tengu stones, it seems.
And Wycry's not out of this despite the speed of his losses. If he can find one nook, and that he has his opportunities there.
He's normally having the life lead in a lot of these rounds, but then just gets, a couple of interactions from Balrog and he's exploding, but...
He finds something. But he was able to slow him down one time right there and flip everything around.
Found his rhythm, found his beat. Author of this round for sure.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of usage out of that crouch medium punch, actually.
Oh yeah, 100%, but has not been able to jump in on Sage yet. The God button anti-air right there.
Whoa.
What a jump in.
Yep, spend it. Get the spot. What's he going to do? There's that meaty heavy kick again. Every time he throws that, it seems like it's 8. Oh no, that's happened so many times. Wait.
2 combo droppers from both sides.
Another breath of life. A reset.
Not a high roll, but he's got the beach ball. Built some meter for him.
Also, the EX he actually did last time too. What throws the booger? Wait a second.
That's a setup. That's a setup.
That was sick. Wycry.
Wycry.
Oh, what a combo.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
What a combo.
Oh, my God, bro.
I have to admit, I don't even know what I just saw there, because that didn't punish a V-shift, right?
The ball?
Yeah.
The V
let's take a
skill?
look. No, that wasn't
No,
even...
it catches V. It catches. It'll put him in block stun after the V shift ends.
Okay, yeah, but he ate it, and Wycry was able to get the full damage out of that. Let's go.
Gets the combo off of it, and suddenly we see Sageplatinum is playing a lot slower.
I mean, look what just happened. He was like, dude, I was dominating now. What the hell?
I literally had the guy stunned and I supered him. That's crazy.
Oh, your name Wycry? I'll tell you why. Couple of
Why cry when you have Tengu stands?
That's right. And a booger reset.
You'll love to see it. I like that. That's a setup. I like that setup.
Boogie.
Brian F, take notes from both these players.
Can
The
you
Sageplatinum is not having it.
Can you imagine how good it would feel to pull out a booger that large?
Stop.
Oh my
Stop.
Gosh.
You gotta be stopped.
Satisfaction.
Just let Andy and I do commentary. You don't get to
Okay,
talk.
construction site, but it's not stopping Sage. He's going right in despite that.
He's got one dinosaur. He's setting up the V skill.
Okay, no, see, Sage is trying to eat those boogers.
He's trying to V skill through him, but Wycry is really on the offensive here.
Pressure,
That's the
pressure.
X5.
Can stay alive once more with no Sage on round
All right, one more Sage. You got this.
finale.
Yeah, game point here for Sage. Set point, sorry. Sorry, both a little bit. Wycry's trying to use those fireballs, but Sage is navigating them very well with that V skill. Not able to
There's
find
that
any
space
chip
trap.
damage.
Sageplatinum.
What an overhead.
Oh my
What
God.
an
He's
reset
down
with
another
the
shot.
throw.
Wycry, you better. Oh, he saved himself again. Wycry's been able to get out of those gnarly situations. Nice V reversal. Here comes the dino action.
A little bit
Blocks
of
it
beach
out.
ball. It's a party today.
It's the hit. Wycry
Pokes him with that medium kick.
still fighting,
Ooh.
but a ton of work to do. Oh, eats it.
Good throw.
In position. What a throw tech.
Oh.
Oh my god. 2 miraculous comebacks. Can why do it?
I'm clenched.
I know.
Wycry's trying to.
Oh, the timing. Sage closes it out.
Good shit, man. Good shit.
Hard fought. Hard fought
That-
indeed.
That was looking all Sageplatinum up until Wycry made his first comeback, and then suddenly Sageplatinum was like, he got stun locked or something. He was like, what just happened to me?
No, he definitely made that interesting for sure.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
He was running over him, to be honest. He really was.
All the stuns back to back. Balrog doing a lot of damage there, and suddenly, Wycry made the comeback. He's got the same robbery that Balrog does.
Yeah, I mean, he was able to get 2 points on the board regardless and keep this at an interesting 5-7. It could have very easily gotten out of hand.
Could have been really bad, but I love that staying alive energy from Wycry. It's not over till it's over.
That's right. That's
But
right.
we
That
see him
was a
trying to-
highlight comeback.
Actually, yeah, that was great to see. Just great play from both players.
Absolutely. Coming up next, guys, I'm telling you, you wanna stick around for this one. We got ShadowAce versus Shinikuma. Shinikuma is such a fun play. You want about players who just make up their own rules? That's Shin.
Hell yeah. And ShadowAce on the Ed too. I mean, that's a character that makes his own rules in this game, right? The 1, 2, 3 flicker.
Also true.
And it does so much chip damage, and Akuma has not a lot of health.
Yeah, I kind of want to see how Shin's approach works in this matchup. He's very aerial. And I want to see how that works out because, you know, he'll flip it up. He'll do the demon flip dive kick, and he has all these weird setups. So if ShadowAce doesn't know these specific things, he could get caught up. He's actually has an obsession with these. Like, he'll try to make a +2 dive kick slide into pressure and resets instead of taking damage. And I'm always like, you know, you want to take the actual damage, but in situations where your opponent is not sure, you can get caught up. Let's see. I bet on Sage, I think. So I think I got a fat wallet right now. Let's check out my balance.
Do I bet on ShadowAce or Shin Akuma? I mean, kind of in the Akuma Discord, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna. My heart says Shin. I think Ed's gonna win because he's a cheap bitch.
Yeah, it's Ed, but it's whatever.
But I'm putting it on Shin. I do feel like Shin's got the fire in him today. He's got his team's in the lead. Sage just brought the heat. He's gonna feed the flames, become that dancing phoenix we were talking about earlier.
He's gonna run the set. He's gonna. When you got the energy on your team, right, you kind of start to do some more wild stuff, right? To just like, you know, keep the energy, keep the crowd hype going.
Oh yeah. Get your bets in quick, guys, because I want to run another guest matchup. All right, but first, so !bet space 9 or 10 space the amount. As we kick it over to the waiting room, you look at the bottom right there. You can see where we're at. We're in Division 2. It's 5-7 currently. Charges are now on the table whenever a team starts to feel really good about where they're at. We might see that here if ShadowAce especially starts to really gain momentum with that Ed. Well, we might see something.
It'll be interesting for sure. And you had also mentioned might bring out the Nash. If he does, I will be super hyped for that because there's not a lot of Nash representation these days because that character is dead, just like in the lore.
Right. And, you know, I actually doubt it just because Ed handles Akuma just fine. If you switch from Ed on Akuma, you're doing something wrong. But guys, you ready for another clip of Guess the Matchup? I actually don't remember which one this is, so I'm excited to see it as well. But first, Redline making sure people can get extra large fries with their order. That 5 Redline, thank you very much. We're at 125 already. And I love it when the when the price pool is high and there's newcomers on, because then they hop on and they're like, wow, why the hell haven't I been doing this? Where the hell I've been at?
Okay, Sean thinks the matchup is Stack Bradford versus Rob TV, and he hasn't even seen the clip.
It's a good guess. And you know what's funny that you bring that up? I actually watched that recently, and I can't believe that set doesn't have like 100,000 views, because that is one of the, even if I am involved in it, it's just crazy. But anyway, here we go.
Just sandwich you between the orb. Yeah. Final round here between these two.
A lot of you guys are going to be able to guess the birdie
He sets out the can.
just by the attire.
Oh, yeah.
Quite close.
But who is the Manat?
Jab doesn't always work. Gets in behind the can.
Those Manat players are crazy
Yeah,
with
critical
this
art, that
stuff.
would've been a setup
People think it's
after.
Mena versus
Challenge after the
Saka.
can. Gotta respect the orb behind him. The dive. This is huge.
Mena versus Sako, huh? You guys are so sure of yourselves.
Everyone's
so dumb.
3 people have said that.
He's been jumping so hard. The medium
Yeah, I mean,
This is
Manat is a rare character,
That's it, but he
and
doesn't
only
get the
one player can really, you know, hang with
Really big.
Titans.
The orb didn't get the combo he was looking for. The throw.
Yeah.
Autometer the
But
jump.
there was a player that was around for just a little while.
Someone said Mena versus Jay Wong. What a well-timed donation.
Poetic is that ZJZ gets eliminated.
ZJZ versus Mena RD.
ZJZ is who that was. He was kind of gone before, just as fast as he arrived, but a really strong player. I think he won the last chance qualifier that year, and so he disappeared, kind of like Zen did.
Yeah.
But Carl
just kinda
Hummerhut.
spawned in.
Sorry to interrupt. Sorry, Carl Hummerhut, that 25, bringing us 50%
Way over.
further than our gauge, man.
We're going further beyond this prize pool.
Carl's a beast.
I love to see it. This is really good for newcomer players as well. I mean, it's going to bring people back. You'll love to see this kind of energy.
Carl, you got a glimpse of what is coming up for Street Fighter 6. So, you know, behind the scenes, that money's going to a great place, and I think he knows that, and we appreciate him having been around since as long as I can remember, honestly. I don't remember when he was not here.
Hell yeah.
So, always appreciated your presence.
Speaking of people that want to get around, people want to get around you, Stack, and get the set going.
I see. Yeah, they're hungry. Shinikumo has already been probably in rank for 10 hours, ready to go.
Seems about right.
As we get into ShadowAce, trying to get this is a good opportunity too to get a lead here, or to gain some ground. And actually, he can obtain the lead with a 3-0. Not likely, but he's gonna go
Could
for
happen.
it.
And you're saying he was in rank for 10 hours? That's actually brings up a really good thing that I thought of. It's called decision fatigue. The more decisions you make, the worse you get at making good decisions the longer the day goes. If he's been in rank for 10 hours, it might be a little bit of a brain rot going there, but that might also be exactly what he needs with some kind of wild and explosive, wacky mix-ups and setups. You know, -2, it's still my turn kind of stuff.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, that really depends on how many decisions you're actually making.
Yeah, if you're making 0 and you're on autopilot all day.
Yes, this might be the best thing for you to do.
Exactly.
Make sure those gears are turning, baby. We got ShadowAce versus Shinikuma coming up just before GOL Toy. However you say it.
Sorry, our bad.
Right? Goes up against Integra. Let's get this going. It's
They
2-2
both let
already.
the intros rock. They let the intros rock too. I love that.
They're pretty anime.
Yeah, they're pretty anime. Ooh, almost spaced that actually really well to dodge that charge heavy punch.
So we're already seeing a bit of that aerial approach I was talking about, and it actually might come in handy because, as I said, he's aerial, but he mixes up his angles and options. So keep an eye out for that.
100%. And we saw him navigate that fireball really well against the Ed, jump back. But ShadowAce doing a lot of work with that V skill.
Yep, nice V reverse. Let's see how he handles this. Get out of my
Okay,
face.
I like that answer.
Y'all
That's
got
kinda dope.
stuff to learn.
Stack is really happy to see that.
Yeah, and as I showed, his jumping is already working where he's getting that nice cross-up angle, and he hasn't gotten checked for it once. He's in there.
Wow, the built-in shimmy with the forward heavy punch.
Yep. That's what I was concerned with. ShadowAce better clean that up. Otherwise, Shin's gonna run
Honestly, I don't
all
like
over.
it
Crap,
very
let's
much,
go.
But like, it's an alright costume.
Making fun of his costume?
Which one?
The Akuma one, I think he said it's an alright costume. I think it looks dope.
Yeah, this color is interesting. It's definitely unique.
He's got the blue Ultra or Super Saiyan blue hair going right now because he's going beyond.
It honestly makes you wonder though. When Ed has notoriously easy anti-airs, it makes me wonder why ShadowAce isn't pulling the trigger on any of it. He's not even EX uppering or anything like that. It makes you wonder what's going on with that.
Wow, Tatsu threw it. Okay, taking the punish because he doesn't want to deal with the mix-up, but ShadowAce is going to cash out here.
It's pretty heavy damage. But you know what? When he was playing Integra, I believe he had the same problem with the anti-air. I'm not sure what it is.
3 hits of the medium Tatsu there.
These view reversals are actually adding up. I was kind of thinking against it at first.
Almost demon flip through that projectile. That would have been sick.
This is ShadowAce for the taking.
Doesn't kill quite yet. Gets the throw and wake up.
Oh, there's
But
no way
another
you're gonna
one.
get through this alive. No way. Go ahead and die. Yeah, you're done.
That's going to go the way of ShadowAce. Is tying it up 1-1 in this first game. And I think ShadowAce is kind of afraid to anti-air because we've seen every option so far from the demon flip and just regular jump-ins, right?
Yeah, it's fair.
Like, you press one button if you whiff that EXDP, right? And it's doomed.
Gets a whole punish just whiffing that fierce.
That hurt to watch. That was like half of a Akuma's health bar.
Yeah. Okay, preemptive. ShadowAce is playing a bit more preemptively now, and it's working out. Okay, the not even a parry kick, but parry into the little combo.
The armor, yeah, I like that.
Okay, can he survive this? He's got to be extra careful with the demon flips, especially now. Now is the time not to anti-air.
But you were just talking about it, and he's gonna do it. Demon setup?
Whoa.
He tried to dash demon.
Oh, he burns the meter. Interesting. I don't know if that was the right call to make.
Just jumps right over it. Like, you're talking about air game.
Yeah.
Shin Akuma's got a really solid air game.
Been moving around.
This
ShadowAce.
tough to poke out.
I'm sending urgency. That's the EXTP. One more decision. Actually, he can take the throw for sure. Whoa.
Air to air option.
Pressure.
Give him a little bit ground.
Pressure. Gets it.
Oh, throws him out of the charged heavy punch.
Yeah, he stopped second.
Good shit. Good shit.
Good shit.
Shin Akuma kind of letting his pressure dictate his moves by burning that meter just willy-nilly like that. Could have cost him, but had ShadowAce in a good position already and made it happen.
And we were both talking about how you whiff the anti-air and Shin Akuma's going to cash out, and exactly that happened. He whiffed that DP and suddenly deterred from anti-airing the regular demon flip, the non-EX demon flip, when he was stuck in that corner.
Someone on his team was like, dude, where's your flicker at, dog?
Yeah, suddenly just pianoing the buttons. It's like, all right, never mind, chip damage. Look how much health Akuma's missing already.
Yeah, it's definitely something you want to keep in your arsenal.
Nice, gets him stuck in the corner right now. Frame
Just
kill.
like that. Good position. Yeah, and he's gonna abuse that because ShadowAce now has missed one demon flip, and he might be deterred from that. Like, okay, well, I tried to EX upper once and I got killed for it, so I don't want to do that again.
No punish on the Tatsu, though. Spaced pretty well. Oh! Covers all the options, but in front and behind.
I'm pretty sure that was V reversal.
Nah.
Oh wait, that was an auto-corrected V reversal for sure. Shin, everything working out, but ShadowAce fully loaded. Oh, but gets the air fireball.
Catches him with the air fireball.
Go. Take him to the kitchen.
Yeah, take him to the kitchen. What does he cook? What was he cooking with that EX Tatsu there? You talking about auto-corrected V reversal?
He's cooking.
He's
ShadowAce
cooking
needs to get it together. He's got the tools. He needs to not be overwhelmed by the aerial approach. He has answers. He can't dissuade himself with one bad decision.
Maybe be inspired by some of his lower ranked brethren like Goris, who, for all we know, was undeterred for any mistakes that he made, right?
Yep. And he's got to see that pattern Shin Akuma's having with the anti-air parry. An empty jump would blow that up into oblivion.
Oh, Demon dashes out of there.
He's not ready.
Jump back, get some space.
Oh, what does he do? No, you saw it, you smelled it.
He wanted a demon. He wanted a raging demon so bad.
The inner pink Mega Man Ryu is seething through his pores right now. Wait, that's a whip punish.
Is that a whip punish?
Score!
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's fucking go, dude.
What a
Don't
whip
activate.
punish.
That was dope. That Akuma Super covers so much distance sometimes.
Yeah, that was actually tight. Let's go. Let's do that again.
That was so good too. And look at that. Like, ShadowAce is using no anti-air options. He's literally jumping back instead.
Yeah, and to be fair, if you're not comfortable with a certain thing and able to come up with some improvisation that actually you are able to actually implement in the game, it's smart.
Yeah, jump back light punch is an answer, like AtomicTrickstar was doing, right? I don't feel comfortable with this anti-air spacing. Just let me do the safe option, right? That's never a bad idea in these longer sets where you're still trying to get a read on your opponent.
Yeah, there's no way Shin's not feeling himself now. Look at, there's a setup I was talking about, like these weird, intricate setups that he just comes up with in the lab.
Oh, that almost got away with the fireball.
Wait, hey, we need to talk about that. You can't do it right in the middle of a game like that. I'm not going to count that one.
Yeah. You trying to charge right now?
Yeah, someone tried to charge just now. It was on Team 2. They needed to do a little bit faster, though. But that was not surprisingly on the side of Shin. You have to do it before the game starts.
You can't do it mid-set, bro. That's BM.
Well, technically you can if you can do it fast enough, but the problem is they move so fast.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, yeah, it was actually very smart of them for wanting to unleash that charge. But
I mean, I like it. I like the energy, but just miss time by just a little bit. You gotta do it. You gotta preempt it. What a parry, or V-skill, whatever. It's not a parry. I understand. It's fun.
Oh, okay. Finally getting caught up, man. Shin, when he starts to feel like he's steamrolling, he keeps going. Puts it all in gear.
Just gotta just slow him down. Nice work with the flicker, though. Look at this chip damage.
Okay, get
Nice
that
reversal
finally.
with the side switch.
Is that round number 1?
Coming back.
It feels like it's round 1. It's an uphill battle for sure for ShadowAce, but he's making some adaptations, using the V-meter a little bit more defensively, finding his rhythm.
Okay, slowing down just a little bit is Shin Akuma. Or
Wow.
At least he's getting forced to slow down. ShadowAce is turning this around.
Could have gotten a perfect almost right there. Was working on it up until the end there. Took a little bit of chip damage, but
He's in a great spot, but Shin, whoa!
get off me!
Okay.
Shin with a lot of meter though. This is comeback potential.
Yep, he's still trying to find that way to get in, but okay, it's working now.
Yeah.
And they might want to thank the Lord that charge didn't work out, because that would have been a -1.
Ooh, that would have been not optimal. You guys are blessed.
So actually that worked out in his favor.
Finally stopping the demon flip. That might be the exact thing that ShadowAce needs to turn
A
this
charge
whole thing
right
around.
now could happen if they wanted. But I'm not about to go in there and explain it to them.
Yeah.
In any case.
Come on. You got Integra. You got Integra. He's gonna have to swing some more.
Yeah, the charge mechanics still new. We're still working on the kinks on that. But if you want that to happen, you got to make it happen fast.
It's the second time we've seen him use that V-skill punch to just go right their V-skill palm to ride right through that fireball.
Yeah, good credit to ShadowAce for being able to get a game despite those first 2 games still hanging in there and putting up that fight. It's that extra cash on the line and brings out that dog.
Let's see if ShadowAce has that dog in him right now to catch these demon flips, and it's great neutral jump.
Maybe he's gotten some intel. He's looking sharp. Great position. He might even have enough. Oh! Actually,
Reset?
the reset to be sure, but I think he had it.
Nothing wrong with turning down your mind. I'm just fucking with him. I'm definitely. I'm not.
ShadowAce. Turning this around and looking even stronger, like he's leveling up. This is an Animorph.
Yeah, you're talking about anime intros. This dude's reached the second form.
Yeah,
He's
you
not
guys
done
remember
yet.
Animorphs, and you look at the bottom right corner of the book, and it's got him transforming into what looks like a Wolverine.
I was gonna say transforming into a giant dub, but gets clipped by that EX wake up, and a big jump in.
Okay, but Shinakuma hasn't lost any steam. I wanted to see a back fierce there. What the hell?
Come on, man.
That flicker keeping him glued. Oh, no!
Oh.
He had the right call. EX Fireball. Shin still fighting with all he's got.
Just chasing him down relentlessly.
ShadowAce jump back like it looks like he hurt his leg walking or something. Ow! Ow!
Yeah.
This could
This
be
might
it though.
actually wrap around. Yeah.
Oh, I think so.
I think this is a closer.
Bitch.
That'll be his round.
Ow.
You gotta be kidding me.
What a
Did bring it back
turnaround.
indeed. Suddenly, Shinakuma on his back foot here gets clipped on that V reversal, trying to V reversal through the V trigger from Ed, and gets hit. And ShadowAce capitalizes on it just like that. And
This is an
suddenly,
impressive change because Shinakuma hasn't exactly changed anything. So it took ShadowAce a couple of games, but he's actually made some really strong adaptations. Everything from neutral jumping that forward fierce to just how efficient the
Wow, what a V skill
jump back light
anti-range.
kick has been. But Shin, he's still working on that perfect.
He's getting away with a lot of these demon flips.
Bad news. If he doesn't stop something, that's still gray. That's still gray.
That's great help.
But it doesn't
That's
count.
not a perfect. It's not perfect.
That's technically a perfect.
No, actually, technically, it's not.
It doesn't.
That does not say P at the top of the screen, my G. Wow, that was a perfect in the hood. I agree.
Yeah, that doesn't count here, but nonetheless, I put Shinakuma right on match point.
And that's got to be shaking the boat a little bit on ShadowAce, who was really starting to find himself, but suddenly Shinakuma showing a level up of his own here.
Yeah, yep. Oh my gosh.
Look at these demon
what
flips.
the momentum, though.
Don't
Crazy.
taunt, don't. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
It was good to fucking know you. Let's fucking go.
That was level 2 Shin right there.
That was level 2 Shinakuma.
Jeez.
Wow. And honestly, it was the issue on ShadowAce's side. He didn't have an answer to those demon flips. And Shinakuma just ran him down with those. The demon flip side switch, the demon flip palm, the demon flip throw at the end there. That was brutal.
Yeah, and you want to say why not EX upper, but there were some times he was doing some good, like last second, like side switching, how it would be a heavy DP from far away to kind of get to the other side. So, but he should have still at least considered doing it every now and then. He only did it once and it didn't work, and that just deterred him immediately, especially on those shallow demon flips. That's free. Nonetheless.
You can press jab and clip it.
Yeah, I don't want to add salt in the wound, but unfortunately, ShadowAce goes down, but he actually was able to get 2 in the board and still keep this an interesting exhibition with only a 3-point deficit. Toy, with a very strong Alex, has all the potential in the world to get this going, but on the other hand, Integra is in prime position to skip Critical Division altogether.
It's all on Toy here, indeed. And there is, to be fair, the charge mechanic, which could take away a point from Team Integra if he charges and loses, but yeah.
Also true. Yeah, and at this point, I see no reason unless Integra's just flying. And it's feeling really good in Game 4 or something like this. Or in Game 3, rather, and just wants to end it real fast.
It's going to be interesting for sure here. Both really explosive characters, Ken and Alex, and another Alex. You've had an Alex player on like every card for the
There's
last.
a lot of
3
Alexes
years.
out there. He's a fun character.
What's going on?
He's a fun character, and I think in these last months we have with Street Fighter V, I think he's just a fun character to have around. Even I mess with him sometimes.
Just let loose, do some funny moves. I mean, he's good now as well with all the buffs that he's gotten over time. Got the Yomi drop that people have been talking about.
The question is, who do you bet on here?
I think Toy got that dog in him.
Yeah, he definitely does.
I'm gonna put that money on him. He could just explode Integra, to be honest. But again, Integra's been here before, right? He's a Stream Team League captain. He's been here a million times. He's seen it before. He's confident in that scenario that he's in, right? He knows he doesn't need to use the charge mechanic to lose his team a point. Just run the set, win the 5, wrap it up, go home, cash out that massive pot that we have tonight. Thank you, everybody, again.
Yes, thank you very much.
Further beyond $100, overfilling that pot for these newcomer players and keeping the hype going.
It changes things. It changes things.
It does. It changed Shinakuma, made him level up mid-set.
See that? If that pot was halfway full, he would have gotten 3-0'd by that fucking Ed.
He would have been asleep.
I'm just pushing out the necessary tweet to let us know we are getting into Division 1, guys.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know who to bet on this one. I'm actually scared because I got some fat cash.
What if parlay?
But I know I never parlay, but Spilly.
I don't either.
Spilly.
I could parlay both, to be honest.
Spilly far ahead, but I like to go slow and steady. Get my money. All right.
Mary put it all on 11. I like the energy.
Let's see. I have to bet on Integra. I have to. I'm gonna go with it. I actually think Toy might be the more fundamentally sound. But Integra, like Shinakuma, levels up when the energy is on his side, and the energy is on his side right now. He sees it on the horizon. Toy needs to win and then send it off to Critical Division, so he needs to win by a substantial margin.
When did you get $4,000 on that bet? I was about to be like the other side of your coin, but I'm a penny and you're like a quarter right now.
Oh yeah,
Where did you get $4,000?
I lost actually the initial one, but I bet all ever since then, so I've been going pretty hot.
I've been like 500 like little coins, and my man just like dumped the whole checkbook on somebody right now, and I'll do it too. I'll put my money on Toy. We'll see who wins this one.
Apparently Toyo is talking to himself for the longest time.
Yeah, he's having a schizo meltdown over there on that side.
All right, guys, I actually need to step away for a moment, but before I do, I'll run that guess the matchup, and and Arctic, you can keep track if people are actually guessing it right. I'll be right back, and this is Guess That Matchup. This is the final replay of the night before we get into Division 1. Here we go.
Don't leave me with these savages. It's another Colleen versus Abigail match.
He did. He
So,
definitely did.
Sage, you do still have charge mechanic. You do still have charge mechanic.
Okay.
Just dash into the last few active frames.
Be aware though that if you guys use it, you could lose a point for you could lose a point if Integra loses a game and you guys are 5 away from winning. So all Integra needs to do hypothetically is just win the set.
He walked forward so far.
Of all times to jump, he knew exactly
Storm Kubo versus Nephew could be. Idizan versus Momochi. Cool Kid versus Momochi.
Put him in the corner to get mixed up like that.
Backdashing super important. It's not quite stunned. So close. There you go.
Gets the stun.
Okay, but you know what?
Do you have to activate before the set starts? No, so you activate before the game. You have to. It's not the set. I thought it was the game.
The last round. And he's outside of there.
Yeah, you activate before the game starts. So you can't do it mid-game, but you can do it before the game. So you could do it in between game 2 and 3 or something like that, for instance. Storm. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are. Who guessed that one? That was dope. That's a good guess. Storm. Kubo indeed.
He did. He definitely did. It's match point.
All right.
Gonna get in the top 8.
I doubt any of you guys got that.
Who was Storm Kubo versus who?
Mochi.
Someone guessed Storm Kubo and someone guessed Momochi. Nightmare guessed Storm Kubo actually.
Nice. Yeah, that's a tough one.
But a lot of people guessed Momochi.
But yeah, so you can activate a charge, but it has to be in that little brief moment of time between games. That's the only time you're able to do it. You can't do it right in the middle of the game, unfortunately.
Yeah, you can't do it mid-round, but...
But we might see that from Toy's side, actually, because... Well, they still have a long ways to go, but anything would be better, especially if they're cooking, you know?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. And I think that Team Integra was asking about it as well, and they were considering using it, though Integra's literally just a set away. If Integra's confident in himself to just win the set, that's all he needs to do. Just win the set. That's literally it.
Yeah,
win the set and go home with $150 for your team.
Is he on a different account now or something?
I could not tell you.
Oh, I'm not sure. Get your bets in now if you guys have a little extra time now because I need to find out where this guy's at.
Be exciting. And this too got, and even though the pot's overflowing right now, never be afraid to toss a little bit more your way for these players, providing us some excellent entertainment on this Monday night. And I mean, these sets have been really great, really high energy. Games that looked super polarizing for one player suddenly start swinging the other way. We saw that with Wycry, and ShadowAce kind of did the same thing. They were both kind of getting blown out, and then suddenly signs of life and bringing it up to 2 points to keep this really close.
Hell yeah. No, they're keeping it interesting. They're keeping the team in there. There's no reason at all that Toy should feel like this is a super uphill battle. It's right there.
Who rounded it up before I could? Son of a gun.
Speak too soon with that fight.
I did speak too soon, indeed.
Oh, I got to change it to first and fight fast. These guys like to start up way too fast sometimes. Thank you very much, Speak Too Soon. It's good to see you. A little late today. Late to the show, but you're here for the big one. Integra. No.
Did they get the
7? Oh, 160. That'll work. All right.
I rounded
Thank
it
you very
off.
much. Arctic. Been joining the journey that Stream Team Battle has, and we're going to be going on in this next couple months. It's going to be crazy.
Got a glimpse of the top of the summit where we're heading on this journey, and it looks like a sick view.
Yeah, you guys think Stream Team Battle is sick now?
Yeah,
I'm telling you. You guys are, a whole world's about to be opened up. And trust me, it's going to be worth the wait. And I said it right in the beginning of the stream that I'm in physical pain from not being able to like just reveal everything and just let you guys in on the journey. But it's just going to have to wait.
A little bit long. Got the carpal tunnel hands from typing too much.
Yeah. So much computer time.
I know Andy's got carpal tunnel hands coding up a storm, as always.
My God.
What a monster. Shout outs to Andy for literally everything. And making things that don't break just like by looking at them funny. Like we just limit tested his bot there, but everyone checking their balance.
Yeah. I can picture him like Goro right now, 4 arms, 4 keyboards. Just letting let's see what we got going on. It's Toy versus Integra. Let's see who's really got that dog. I've actually been running into Toy and ranked quite a bit. He knows how to play the Shoto matchup.
Good to see you, Gambit, as well. Thanks for tuning in. Got a 6 set to watch here. These two top players.
Yeah, as you can see, Toy stopped that dash.
Yeah, and now suddenly Integra's in the corner and stunned from the DDT.
If you can stop Integra's offense like that, he's in big trouble. What's going on, Gambit? Okay. So he got tripped up in a dash there. He gets a little ahead of himself sometimes because a lot of times it works out for him. But oh my God, what?
What a shore you.
Right? He just dashed into a whip punish. What the hell is that? But Toy, way too ready for these dashes. There's no way he's going to be able to keep that up.
Finding these sequences, really checking it, and it's up to Integra to put a little bit more on Toy's mental stack here so he can get away with these bold and aggressive plays.
Yeah, he's particularly dashy today.
He's trigger happy. He wants that money stack. He smells it. Look at this guy.
Actually, Toy does a really good job navigating the fireballs with that. He's always slashing when he has that little extra room. That great but he gets caught up. And that's going to be CA. No!
It drops. He might have hit juggle limit. Might have been a little bit bad.
Oh, no, but now he's in a really bad spot.
Suddenly stuck in the corner. Dash back throw.
Yeah, he's going to do it. He's going to trip him out. No. He's going to regret his life decisions. He might double KO.
Double KO.
Back to like. Let's go, baby. It's party time. Stay focused.
Wow.
But in the favor of Toy, he goes up a point.
He's okay taking that trade anytime, any day. And I feel like right after Alex did right after Toy did EX Stomp here, just like wake up super.
I think he made a huge mistake not doing that. He wanted to save the resources getting into the next round and get it. But I think with a deadly Alex, you want to close that out when you have the chance. Toy goes up 1, getting closer to narrowing that gap. He needs to put 2 more on the board to see a tied exhibition at this point.
We were talking about coins on the other side earlier, and suddenly Integra is showing a lot more of a defensive and hesitant Ken.
Yeah, he's still dashing like crazy, but at least he's dashing the other direction.
And a lot of fireballs, not deterred from Toy's navigation of those. Still not afraid to do it, but dash happy.
What a bad man this guy is.
Rosh Reach got a little bit of a misinput.
He's just always at 100 miles an hour.
It's like watching Sageplatinum when Sageplatinum like turns it up to an 11 for no reason, but it's constantly on an 11. Like, yeah, constantly on an 11. Love to see it.
You gotta, especially with the longer set, it doesn't hurt to establish, hey, I'm gonna do it.
Yes, establish that precedent.
Yep. Keep them constantly ready for the dash, constantly ready for the everything apparently. Whoa, that's a mistake. But that's a bigger mistake.
Oh, wait, that didn't go into the super. I thought if the third hit hits, it goes into the super.
No, it has to be the first hit.
Oh, I guess so. And it looks like a little bit of a misinput there, some proximity block perhaps.
But Integra was getting way too eager for that big punish.
It's really hyped.
There's some glimpses of life, but Toy just staying composed, staying solid, not letting the frantic whatever ambiance of
skittish almost
Integra's gameplay.
Skittish almost, you could call
Straight
it from,
power.
Yeah, and like look at these buttons in neutral. Integra's trying to find an opening, and Toy is playing so solidly right now with these fundamentals. Just
He is
poking him down,
finding his time. He's aware of that V trigger. Let's see if Integra can open him up. Just find one opening. He finds something there. It doesn't activate. Wants the pressure.
Throw loops. Tried to shimmy fireball. Tell me I'm not crazy. That was shimmy fireball, right?
What?
Didn't even do the Tatsu.
It's hard to tell where he's going, man.
Show you Repa. He's gonna go Integra's way.
Where is he going?
They are locked in on that side. Not a word.
Okay. How long could you keep that up? He gets a punish.
Nice light kick confirmed.
Gets
Another
checks
light
him
kick
low.
confirmed.
Whoa! No, but he drops it. Big drop. He had it. Dying for that perfect. He was.
DDT.
Okay. Let's see if he can slow himself down. Toy will get you caught up. That's a
little bit of meter on deck, and it's gone now for a Toy, and now it's all Integra with the full stick, and he opts to spend it.
Spend it, get the position, still hang on to the V trigger. He's got 2 reversals in the tank if he wants it.
Finds the counter hit, but not able to confirm off of it. EX stomp on the wake up.
You're going for a ride!
Finally thought
Command grab. Yep.
you finally thought it was like, this is the time.
Yep.
Toy 2-0.
To be honest, I kind of felt the command grab too,
So did
a little
I.
bit right there. I really thought take you for a ride indeed, and no, just does. Funny orange.
It puts Toy ahead a little bit with that kind of information. He knew that we all knew that that was gonna come.
Round 1.
Let's go.
Fight.
He didn't do Tatsu because he didn't want to give Toy the V trigger. That might be true.
I would have spent that bad.
I would have cashed in. I do not. We do not care.
Integra was looking really close to a perfect there.
And he got a little bit skittish for it, and suddenly paid the price. And there's the command grabs. Team Grappler.
Yeah, that's a powerful meta to be able to hang on to it for a while and then start to show it later on. Hanging on to cards, not easy to do.
Playing close to his chest, and Integra's kind of shown his cards, all of them a little bit early this set for sure, but he's still got a little bit of V-meter on the deck, but Toy's activated too.
Yeah, he's feeling it.
Just told me if you're gonna spend all the command grabs on a charge, man.
He's hanging on to it, and that's true. I mean, if Toy wins this game, he has an argument for popping that charge next one.
And he could run it back for his team for sure and suddenly take the lead, and it's looking good.
Wow.
counts him with the counter hit and a little bit close on the activation there for the B skill.
Man, what is that? 3 near perfect at this point already?
Yeah, everyone's eager today. Let's get.
Oh my god,
some
that's
points.
dead. That's a dead Ken. At least I feel like it.
Oh yeah,
It can
EX.
still be. No.
Little pixel of life from Will It Kill Itself, Sagem.
And then
Bold
how
jump.
does Ken's jump fierce miss anything? 3-0 toys.
Alex wins.
And I mean that felt like it should have hit for sure. It looked a little bit bad. I don't know. That's so unlucky. And I really did think that EX stomp would kill there, or not EX stomp, sorry, the EX knee. Integra's finding these openings in these moments, but he gets so ahead of himself and suddenly finds himself on his back foot and paying the price for something that's he got too eager for.
If he gets a stick caught in his spoke, he just tries to blast through it with the bike and keep moving.
Yeah, it's not working out for him because now he's breaking his wheels.
But getting lucky with some of these crazy things. But I
mean,
think
if you
Toy,
can ride the unicycle if your front tire's broken, right?
right? Yeah. I have a friend by. Hopefully he's got some pegs.
Yeah, hell yeah. He's finding his way, poking through, but great whip punish from Toy.
Yeah, he's kind of a party animal is the thing. He's admittedly a party animal and puts kind of partying ahead of constant victory, but he needs to shape it up now. He does. When you have $150 on the line, you don't want to sit there and blow it. It's time to get serious, Integra.
Sit up in your chair, Integra. We want to see it right now. And we saw him space that overhead perfectly earlier, right? Space it perfectly to not get punished by anything, and then, like we were talking about, got ahead of himself, misspaces the overhead, and suddenly gets blown up for it.
Toy. Just downloading. Senses when he wants to grab it. Has he even missed
Wow!
it?
No, he has not.
Dash up, D shift. Yeah, he's feeling fresh.
Look
And
at
I
these
told you.
spacing traps.
Look at him standing there.
Yo, you gotta be stuck. This man's a menace. He's playing with this food for sure.
And you can tell by the name of not only his CFN, but also his dojo that he's a huge nerd. Here we go. What are these? What is this meta? This is Street Fighter 6 right here.
Some funny spending.
Gets it.
Crouch
4-0.
Do we charge?
I think we should charge.
We should charge?
We just went 4-0.
But that doesn't give us the win. Like, we have to win.
Yeah, but it gives us an extra point. Like,
Okay.
it gives an extra.
Something's
they're gonna
cooking
do
over
it.
there. I think they're gonna do it. What are you seeing, Stack?
I'm not seeing it. Wow! There we go.
Let's go, baby.
Round 1.
They are charged up.
They are charged up.
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh, love to see it now. Alex is all warmed up indeed, and he is ready to party and get some easy points. Though, I almost want to say he's playing a little bit slower.
Yeah, I mean, and why not? I think he's so confident that Integra is definitely going to get himself tripped up, and that it's just a matter of time. Was that supposed to be some sort of cute setup?
That cute side switch setup, if it was, that's dope.
Okay. Yeah, he's just going to play it safe, and I think Integra's going to get locked up. I honestly think that. He's going in. I think this is GG's, and wake up crunch, medium kick punch in that sort of situation. Integra's
Integra's
never
not deterred.
out.
Making him use that V-meter defensively.
And an interesting thing to note is that out of all the charges we've had on Dream Team Battle, what are you saying, Integra?
Finds the hit.
Can you imagine if he loses this?
If you have nothing to lose, that's when you're at your most dangerous. And Integra has got nothing to lose here.
Oh my god.
He's ready to go.
Out of all the charges we've had on Stream Team Battle, only one faced a loss. So they're generally done in pretty confident situations, but I think right now Integra is sensing that this is his moment. Jesus Christ, eating the boots almost willingly. I think, despite having a huge lead, Toy feeling some kind of pressure right now, but get the hell out of here.
Big grab.
Nice. Alex Tings. Alex Tings.
Okay.
Alex Tings indeed. Love to see it.
What's up, Just Right? Well, why don't you head over to the Discord right there in the chat that didn't pop up for whatever godforsaken reason?
There we go.
And take it from there. Hopefully we'll see one soon. Okay.
We're going to be seeing soon is some extra points on Toy's side if it keeps going this way.
Yeah, he's working on it. I think I got it.
He dashed right into that chop.
That's him. Bro, he went 5-0. Come on.
Bring the fucking money home. Let's go. That means
that puts it at 13-10 now. A substantial lead.
Right. What a comeback from team 1 side. It was looking bad.
But hey, we can't get our hopes up too soon because look at that scorecard.
You know exactly what team 1 wants when this wheel spins.
That is still rough for team 1. It's more likely that team 2 gets what they want. But right now, they are set to win. It's a 2-5 set right now. Team 1 only has to win 2 points because it's a 1st to 15 for those just tuning in. And someone asked anyway, 1st to 15, first 4 sets are 1st to 3. That last one was 1st to 5. Just used a charge and got that extra point. It's worth noting that depending on what division we go into, Team 2 still has their charge.
That's true right now. And we've known that these games for Team 2 have been very dominating at the start, and then suddenly they get put on their back foot halfway through. The other players start adapting and whatnot. I think Team 1 has a great chance of bringing this home. All they need is 2 games, right? And we've seen every single player on that team get at least 2 games.
Yeah, I completely agree. But maybe this is the time for ShadowAce. I can see some redemption on ShadowAce's end for that. I could see it.
That's true.
That's a lot of pressure for whoever this goes into because your captain just sets you up. Here we go.
He wants that money.
Toy put in an extra work at the extra point. Just got 6 points right there. Hey, all you need a softball it to you. On the other hand, Integra just blew it for a lack of trying, but his team had done so much work. Sageplatinum is really hoping that he can keep things going now, I bet. So, without further ado, I think it's about time, guys. We head over to the wheel. What do you think?
The wheel of fate is turning indeed. I'm really excited to see where this goes. This has been a great night.
Be ready. Okay.
I want to see.
Come on, bro. Give me the fucking wrong rerun.
Who's saying that?
I think that was.
Sound like Toy, maybe?
Might be.
The chest says spin it. Spin
Might
it.
have been Toy. No, that was Shadow. That was Shadow that wants to run back. Oh my god!
Okay.
Shit!
No!
Oh my god.
My Christ up.
Division 1.
Let's go.
Division 1.
Go.
That is not good for them.
That's a bit suboptimal.
Well, they get it right back now. Integra, okay, I don't know how this things could possibly change, but this is time for Integra to become a hero.
Integra, if you do this comeback, if you run this set back, think about that. 5 wins, you just replayed the last set, right?
Yeah, I mean, that would be one of the greatest comebacks in Stream Team Battle X history.
We're talking about anime characters tonight. That's the anime redemption arc right there, bro. You lost the battle against the villain, you come back stronger next time. He's been gonna do it right now.
I mean, as much as I would love to see it, Toy does not look like he's screwing around. This is gonna be real tough.
The odds are in Toy's favor.
Big time. Get those bets in, guys. I mean, it's a pretty easy bet. You can see by the odds there that they are pretty one-sided. So, actually, I bet on Integra. I lost everything.
Yeah, I know, and I bet on Toy, and I got everything.
Nice.
Look at how many people bet on Integra. I cashed out.
AtomicTrickstar with $2,653.85. I didn't even know you could bet change.
Wait, you can bet change?
It seems like it.
Hold up, I'm gonna...
Everyone type.
Yeah, wait, I just bet 3. You can bet 3 cents on someone. That's dope. I didn't even know you could bet change. Me parlaying my nickels to make sure that I make the optimal cash out.
Okay, guys, I'm ready for this one. I want to see Integra pull through.
I want to see him do this.
But how?
I want to see him run it back.
But how?
Play a little bit slower, a little bit more solid, and dash a little bit less, and I think he has what it takes to do it.
The only problem with that is that the way he was getting damage, even the way he was getting it was kind of rough. It was like, we're talking like stand heavy kicking at HBDP and stuff like this, like just really letting it go while all of Toy's damage was straight up solid. Alex gameplay, it's going to be rough, but he's got to step up now. He's got 5 points to go.
Maybe he leans into the crazy, takes V-Trigger 1, right? Just full party mode Ken, right?
That's actually not a bad thought to go V-Trigger 1. You're right.
V-Trigger 2's a lot better to dodge fireballs, and I mean, Alex has no fireballs. I feel like the only opportunities he was getting with V-Trigger 2 were a little bit... They were, like you said, they were miracle hits, right? It was like just like some random heavy DP activate, lol. Like, at least with 1, you can get some neutral back with some powered up fireballs, some more plus on block moves.
Now he's going V-Trigger 2.
Got the Ken theme going. It's his time.
Yeah, I mean, but just like that, Toy's neutral is too good. He's not over dependent on his aerial approach, and even then V-Trigger 2 doesn't work against that either. So like if you wanted to EX stomp, that doesn't lose to Ken V-Trigger 2. So
it's not an anti-air. Great V-shift, got into crush counter hit too.
Okay, this is not looking good, guys.
Integra's playing so solid. One mistake takes him to the corner.
Position, is that dead? No, he's got.
No, that's close. He's edging it.
Whoa! He gets a hit.
Oh my god!
Wait, he should be able to. Yes, it's done.
No, that scales hard.
That's some big time scaling. Oh my god, Integra stays alive.
Good shit.
All right, let's go.
I like that.
There's no way Integra can do this, right?
I started freaking out when he started running up on him.
Damn. You know, if he were to get a perfect right now, it'd be game over.
Not
on a win. Okay. Integra.
That might be why Integra did like a wake up EXDP. Sometimes you gotta get that chip damage, but I mean,
yeah,
the health
true.
lead.
Okay. Hard pressure, big life deficit.
A lot of meter.
A lot of meter. And he's still kind of getting that V-skill run actually.
Remember in the first set you were talking about Toy can't punish the runs forever?
Yeah. And now that the pressure is a little higher, because now, think about it like this.
Look at this.
Toy has done such good work that if he were to blow it now, that's a different kind of pressure.
Yeah, you're right, 100%. He would feel awful if Integra made this comeback. But also on the side of Integra, he's got to be feeling a little bit nervous. He wants this pot too, and he's got a big road ahead of him, and he's playing a lot more slow, a lot more solid, a little bit more pokey, and suddenly he's finding a lot more success.
Yeah, he's getting hits, but these combo drops were happening in the other game too. Neither of them had made anything about connection issue or anything like that. I think he's simply dropping the combos.
Just nerves.
Nerves. What the hell?
He was V-shifting the non-existent stomp that was coming. Might have showed his hand. Because he saw Alex get airborne and he was like, I'm V-shift.
If he's lucky, he might still be able to get some V-trigger action, but if not, he's actually...
He's got the V-trigger now.
That's true. Oh, gets caught. Yeah, with that V-trigger too is so limiting.
Thank you.
I feel like if he took V-Trigger 1 here, he'd find a little bit more success, and he'd find a little bit more options to get in. The biggest thing that Integra's having, the biggest problem I'd say he's having right now, are his ins. Alex has got these big long-range buttons. Ken's are a bit stubby. He can't poke down to get the Oki that he needs to play like he wants to play.
I a lot of times find myself wondering, like, how do you plan to hit V-Trigger 2 in this situation? And he's been able to find miraculous hits one way or another, but it's not consistent enough. And ultimate weapon with that party of 23.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, let's go. You came just in time. Toy one game away from closing this out when their team had a deficit the entire time. But Integra still fighting with all he's got.
I love the show that he's putting on right now, and didn't do a wake up EXDP. I like it. Punishes a flash drop.
You know, if you get 7-0'd, you're going to hear about it on Twitter. You can't have that happen. Toy. Delighting at the thought.
Can't let an Alex player do this to you.
Oh! Not stunned yet.
Oh,
He
look at
has
that
the
stun.
XTP. Blocked it. What?
Oh! He was in blocks. He got put in block stun. He couldn't get rid of the stun meter.
The target combo didn't connect.
Man, yo, I'm getting so lucky.
And I mean, Team 1 sounds a bit nervous.
I mean, he still has to stay sharp because if you don't, that's gonna happen. You're gonna get away with those B skills. You still have to be careful because he's gonna test your composure.
Oh yeah. I was about to say something about a golden bar on the side of Integra, but suddenly Integra's finding himself in the corner. Gets his way out though.
Yeah, Wycry feel like he's still fighting. He's still in it. He's got a long road, but it looks like he's willing to walk it.
Has the V-trigger activate here. Jump in throw.
Shit.
I believe he's already taken more rounds here than the whole previous set.
He might have.
Light slash pretty good.
Damn.
Talking about punishing the light slash.
Wake up, delay, crouch, medium punches have worked every time. What is going on with that?
Toy has been so good about reading when Integra wants to fireball in a block string or something like that, and using that EX stomp right through it.
Oh yeah. Oh, he tried there.
Yeah, he tried it again, but a little bit
No,
bad
that's
on the
not
charge
gonna work.
partition. No counter hit combo.
Horrible position. This could be it right here. Yeah, that's. Get to stay alive. He has to be reversal.
Blocks high.
At the expense of his trigger that he's no way getting.
What a jump in. Doesn't find the combo.
That could have been huge. Playing so
Got a full
dangerously
bar.
Don't you know you have 1 pixel of health? Are you mad? Toy!
Oh!
There we go.
Alright, good job, dude.
Closes
Good job,
it out.
Alex wins.
A lot of times we try to have it that there's no particular anchor, and like anchors, especially not the captain, but Toy bringing in, what was that, 10 points?
Yeah, 10
Or,
points. 11.
8 points total.
8 points. Yeah, no, 5, and then, yeah, the 2 at the end, yeah. And then the bonus point. Yep, you're right, 100%.
I like how they're still
Wait, why
playing.
are they still
regardless.
playing?
I'll let them have at it. It's fine. That is the exhibition, guys.
They're so, I don't think they know. It's over, guys.
Oh, it's over.
It's I don't, are they talking about it?
Wait, what did my...
I'm not going to start.
My graphic thing just did something so weird. No, give me that back. There we go. That's why I thought. I needed to mark that loser, otherwise that's going to drive me crazy. Okay, so did anyone bet for Integra? Didn't Austin? No,
I bet my money on Toy. I kept betting on Toy.
yeah, I mean, it was a smart move. So a 7-0 that he has to hold. That's a tough one. Because, like I said, he's actually fared really well in these last few exhibitions, but now he met his match, and I knew that Toy was going to be a tough one.
Yeah, 100%. I still hear them playing in the background.
Yeah, I know. There's nothing I can do.
That's dope. No, you're good. That's dope, though. They're down the... They're going to keep swinging. That's super awesome. Great sets tonight overall from all the players. You were talking about no anchors, but Goris and Toy just really holding it down for their team. Toy making bank as far as points go, using the charge mechanic on himself, right?
Yeah, it really made that one count. And it actually would have made a little bit of a difference had Shin actually got that charge out, but ultimately the deficit
It's kind of
was
good
there.
that he didn't. Almost, because it could have gone really bad because he actually didn't lose the next game, and then...
All right, well, that's 150 in the bank for the winners. I'm sure they're glad to see that and earned in that case 160. Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, so good on them. Let's see. It's time for me to eat dinner. That's another Monday in the bank, you guys. Like I said, every day I think about what we have in store for you in the future. You're going to lose your shit.
Oh, you're not ready for it. It's
Okay, you guys, let's find out who we want to go to here. How about... Let's look for a one-viewer channel, huh?
Is this the biggest Stream Team Battle pot that we've had? Pimp Daddy Kane is asking.
It's pretty large. We've had, I mean, back in the day, we would run like thousands of dollars for like the big tournaments. But for Stream Team Battle, actually, yeah, you could be right.
This might be one of the bigger Stream Team Battle excellence for
yeah,
sure.
it could be.
And stay in tune for those who want to keep playing. There are signups in the Discord for Friday, right? Still going?
For Friday, yes, and Monday. Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me. Let's actually go there one more time. I was actually just looking for a damn channel, but I swear this game's it's on its way out, and I'm just glad that we have people still watching this late in the game. But guys, join the Discord right here. If you want to be a part of that action that you just saw, there it is in the link right there. All you do is do exactly what that shows you right there. I know it's super involved.
Just react with the snowboarder emoji, and you are signed up, and Stack will do all the work to find you. Come to your house,
I do
and
the
give you
matchmaking.
letter.
That's right.
Yeah. He'll find you. No matter
Alright.
where you are, he will find you.
Yeah. I'm at your house. Okay, guys, we're going over to Caleb Hart. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Arctic, for joining. We're going to get the heck out of here. Thank you, everyone who donated and played, and GG's to all. And we will see you on Friday for Stream Team
See you
Battle
guys on Friday. Good night, everyone.